Hi, just a little video today, really an unboxing, first impressions of two HARIO products here. These are both pour over coffee makers, and they're both the V60 system. Now I've been keen to try out the V60 system for quite some time. If you watch my other videos you'll see that I quite like Coffee Kit, Chemex, AeroPress, that sort of thing, but I was always keen to see what HARIO's offering was like, so I've picked up these two products from hario.co.uk. Previously my only experience of HARIO products was the Skerton grinder, which is great. It's a nice little burr grinder, works really well. Takes a little bit of a time to grind it because it's hand ground, but very, very good. So if you want to check that out, I've got a video on that. So as I say, there's two drippers here. Both V60 and both 01. Now the 01 designation means that it's really sort of for one cup, so the unit just sits above the cup typically. These are very similar products but different price points. This is about £5, single plastic unit, no filters, basically just the dripper itself. This one here is a much nicer ceramic and glass pot set. But we'll move that to one side for a second and we'll take a look and see what's in the box for the 01 V60 plastic dripper. As you can see, nicely packaged. I do like the Japanese writing on it. And inside the box you have got a scoop to measure out your coffee. Let's move that slightly. And the plastic dripper itself. Some instructions. In English. What I'll do is I'll do a follow-up video once I've got used to the system. I'll show you how it works and I'll give you my sort of full thoughts on it. But this is really just to show you what you get in the package. The system has got what it calls the Whirlpool Fins. So if you see there, they're raised up. So what that does, it stops it stops the filter sticking to this, so it can move the water through the filter more readily. So as I say, simple system, pop it on top of the cup. Okay. And then you've got the slightly more fancy packaged and nicer unit here. So it comes in a nice sort of textured brown box with this sort of band around it, very nicely sort of presented. If we pop that off, in the box we have another scoop in the matching red colourway. Got the ceramic dripper. Got a packet of filters with this one. And you've got the jug. So let's take a look at the dripper first of all. Ceramic in a nice red colour. Again, it's got the Whirlpool Fins. Now I don't know whether it picks up on the camera here, but the ceramic really is very nice. It's sort of, I'd say it looks like it's been dipped in the dye, and therefore it's got sort of slight highlights and I guess lowlights, so light and dark patches on it, depending on the sort of the topography of the surface, and it just looks really nice. Interested to see whether that gives a different sort of experience to the plastic one. I'm certainly expecting that this one will benefit from a wash over with hot water first of all, to keep the coffee at the right temperature. In the jug here, nice little jug, glass with plastic fittings. Top pops off. Inside you have some instructions. No English translation this time, but I think it's probably self-evident what you need to do with that. On the side of the jug there you've got measurements, so you've got 200 and 300 millilitres, so a good mugful in there. And the unit just sits on top like that. And I guess once you've made your coffee and you're moving yourself back to your desk or table, you can pop the lid on like that. It's a really nice, attractive system. One of the things I'm really interested to see with these systems, my opinion, is the magic is often in the filter. So the HARIO filter here is unbleached, relatively thick textured filter. And I'd be interested to see how that fares against the performance of the AeroPress filter, which is not bleached, similar sort of weight, no texture in that one, and indeed the Chemex filter, obviously a larger one. This is for a 6-cup system. So I'd be interested to see how they fare. I might actually try and swap them between units and see if that affects the flavour. Okay. Well, as I say, I'll be doing some testing on this over the next week or so. This little guy's going to come to work with me in my bag. Oh, it'll wait at work for me at my desk rather. And this one is going to be in the kitchen, taking the place of the Chemex for a while. One thing that I'm going to do, I've done quite a few videos on coffee making kit. I want to experiment more with coffee, find out what flavours I like, understand more about coffee. So I think probably in the next week or so I'll try and get up a couple of tasting videos, understand what I like about coffee, and maybe you'd like to join me on that journey. The first product I'm going to try is this all-day blend from the UK-based Delicious Coffee Company. So we'll do a tasting video on that shortly. Maybe I'll use the system, maybe something else, but that's to come up soon. If you like coffee, if you like any of my videos, pens, knives, the sort of things that interest me, if you're into that, please subscribe, comment below, and if you like the video, please press like. Okay, I hope that's useful, and I'll see you in about a week's time. Bye bye.